Hey guys, my name is Carmela, and this is the Fempreneur Life on YouTube channel that is basically going to be chronicling my life and my journey towards being a successful female entrepreneur, owning my own businesses, and getting out of debt. And that's where I'm starting. I kind of feel like if you're going to be a successful entrepreneur, I'm not going to say it's impossible to do if you have money problems, but it would definitely be a lot easier if you didn't. So my first step on my entrepreneurship journey is basically getting my life together. And that involves getting out of debt. So this is going to be my first actual budget. I get paid every 2 weeks. So this budget is going to be for this Friday. That was actually yesterday. I got paid December the 6th, and I'm going to budget out all my money. I'm using the envelope system to do that. And yeah, I'm going to do another video that just kind of goes into detail with it. But since I was doing the budget, I wanted to go ahead and film it. And then we'll do the whole backstory and exactly how much debt I have in another video. So just so this video isn't too long, I'm going to go ahead and get started. This is just a little worksheet I made in Microsoft Word. I can put it up to download if anyone wants to download it. I can upload it. Just let me know. Leave a comment. But it has the month here, and it's going to be my paycheck and bill tracker with my income and how much money is going out. And then at the end of the month, I have the final breakdown here where I will see how much came in total, how much went out in total, and how much I should have left over. Or I'm sorry, not at the end of the month, at the end of this check, I guess. And then I'll determine, was I successful? Any changes I want to make as far as my budgeting, where I'm putting my money, just stuff like that. I think it'll be a good way to kind of track areas I might be able to cut from, and just track my spending and make me more aware. So yeah, I'm going to write the date of the paycheck, which I just got paid, like I said, yesterday, which was the 6th. And I also put a little place here for me to write a goal for each paycheck. And my goal for this check, are already decided. I want to pay off my Victoria's Secret card. So I'm just going to write that here. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and start on this income portion. I hope to add to this section. That's one of the goals that I have for my life in general, multiple streams of income. But for right now, it's just the paycheck from my job. And that is $707.24. So for the total, since that's going to be all the income I have, all the income I had, I'll say. I do make a small income from my food blog. I do have a food blog, or like a recipe site if you're not familiar with the terminology, but I'm pretty sure everyone knows what a blog is. But I only make a small amount of money from that site through affiliate marketing, and I don't include that in paying my bills at all. It just goes into a separate account, and I just kind of save it for like blog related things. So yeah, I'm not going to include that here because I don't use that money towards my bills or anything. So the total, there's a crack there. The total income is going to be $707.24. Let me scoot this over because there's a big ass crack there. Okay. So my debts that I need to pay with this check are going to be my Discover card, which is due on the 11th, excuse me. And the minimum on that, because I already actually made a payment with my last paycheck, is going to be $12.32. So that's not so bad. but it's definitely not always like that. It's only that low because I already made a payment with my last check, like I said. And also, I will have to pay my car payment. I usually split that between my checks. Normally, I get paid twice a month, but it's bi-weekly. So sometimes I get 3 checks in a month, but regardless, I usually split the car payment and car insurance between multiple checks, I'll just say. The car payment actually isn't due until March of next year. But it's usually due on the 12th. So the next time it's due is March 12th. So I'll just put the 12th there. And I don't know what the exact payment is. I know it's between like 205 and 207 because it is paid ahead. I was paying like a little bit more on it each month. So I don't actually know what the payment is anymore, but I think it was like 205 or 207. So I've calculated for 205, and half of that split between multiple checks would be $102.50. And that is actually all the debt that I have to pay with this check. It's definitely not all the debt that I have. I'm going to go over that in another video, but this is all the debt I have to pay with this particular check that I got on the 6th. So let's get the calculator out. So I'm going to add the $1,232 with the $102.50 for the car payment. And that makes my total debt payment for this paycheck $114.82. So when I subtract this from my paycheck, $707.24 minus $114.82, that leaves me a remainder of $592.42. All right. So for my expenses, that's pretty much stuff that happens like every month, like rent, food, gas, car insurance, stuff like that. Stuff that's not a debt or like a creditor, but I still have to pay it every month. Normally I would have my gym membership here. I go to Planet Fitness for $10, but that came out already. So on my next check, I think it'll probably be on there. Luckily, I live with my mom. So right now I'm paying her $80 a month, and I split that between my 2 checks. So that makes it $40. My car insurance. So my car insurance, I split between 2 checks. That just makes it a little bit easier to swallow. So the total is $149.65, but I'm only going to pay half of that. Probably. I might end up paying the whole thing because it's going to be due before I get paid again. But for right now, I'm just going to budget out half of $149.65, which is $74.83. So what I actually pay might be more than what I budgeted for. It just kind of depends on how things go. Because like I said, it's due before the next time I get paid. My gas expense, I'm trying to bring down. Oh, that was a weird G. I'm trying to see if I can bring it down. And I start probably working out at home for a couple days a week and just see if that helps. But right now I'm budgeting $50 for that. And that usually lasts me 2 weeks or until the next time I get paid. For food, I'm budgeting another $50. I have Straight Talk on auto pay, so I save $5, and that's $48.61. On the actual over here, I'm just going to write it again because that's always the same. Okay, so now I'm going to add all this up and subtract it from what I had left over after my debts. So I have $40 plus $74.83 plus $50 for gas, $50 for food, and $48.61 for my phone. So that gives me a total of $263.44. And subtract this from that, what I had left over, minus 263.44 is going to leave me with $328.98. And then from this, I'm going to go over and budget out my sinking funds. So for my sinking funds, these are basically things that aren't necessities, or kind of are. They're like life necessities, like, face wash, body wash, stuff to clean the house, or whatever you want to basically have a little mini savings account for. But they're not monthly reoccurring bills or expenses, I'll say, and they're not your debt. So it's basically a way to allocate money that you don't owe to someone else. It's kind of like paying yourself and saving up for certain things. At least that's the way I understand it. Hopefully that made sense. All right, so my first sinking fund is going to be beauty. And that's, everything: body wash, deodorant, face wash, if I want to buy makeup, if I want to get a wax or whatever, like that's what that's going to be for. And I'm going to start out budgeting $25. And for the sinking funds, at any point in time, you can stop contributing to them, or like if you have a goal, once you reach it, then you can start taking that money you were contributing to that sinking fund and send it somewhere else. So I'm going to start out with $25, and we'll just see how that goes. I know I won't use that, every check, so I'll probably definitely put a limit on this one. After that, I have fitness, and that includes like my pre-workouts, my collagen supplements. If I want to save it up and maybe like buy some new gym clothes, that type of thing, that's going to be $15. That's where we're starting. This is literally my first budget ever. So these are all just starting amounts. So if you're like a super budgeter, don't go ham on me. Like, this is just going to be like a learning experience and just me figuring out what works for me and what works for my budget. And it's a learning process. So my next sinking fund is going to be for household items like laundry detergent, bleach, cleanser, cleaner, stuff like that. I'm going to throw $10 at that. My next one is going to be car maintenance, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need an alignment soon, and you always need tires like at the worst possible time, and maintenance, and you just never know. So I kind of have like anxiety and like issues when it comes to car problems, because I've had more than a few, and it seems like every time you're like, oh, life is great, or oh, things couldn't be worse, your car breaks down. Like either way, you can count on your car to break down. So for that sinking fund, it's going to be $25. That one I will probably never not put any money into unless, like something crazy happens. But that one will probably be an eternal sinking fund, just because cars are expensive, man. For fun stuffs, and that's pretty much going to be like my spending money or just whatever makes me happy money. I'm going to put $20. Now, not a sinking fund, but something that I do know I'm going to be spending money on with this check is going to be a wax. And it'll probably be my last one for a little while. But I already made the appointment, and I have like a thing going on. So that's going to be $50, and I'm budgeting for that, and this will be the last time. So let's do some math. All right, so we have $25 plus $15 plus 10 plus 25 plus 20 and 50 for the wax. That gives me $145 total. So I'm going to subtract. Oh my God. I'm going to subtract the $145. Let me see if I can move it so where people can see it. Okay, so I'm going to subtract the $145 from the $328.98 that we had left over down here. $328.98 minus $145. It leaves me with $183.98. And that is pretty much it. This amount is going to be what I will have left over for paying this off and probably paying towards my car insurance. So, hypothetically speaking, I'm going to take $183.98. And I know that I owe like $79.96 or something like that on the Victoria's Secret card. So that'll leave me with $104.02. And then minus the other half of the of the car insurance, that's $74.83. That would leave me with $29.19 to save or throw at debt or put towards my sinking funds. Those are pretty much your options. Basically, obviously I don't want to just blow the money, but yeah. So that is pretty much it for this video. This is my little budget sheet. Like I said, if you guys want me to put it up where you can download it, just let me know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know if you're budgeting and or what system that you're using. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you in my next one where I will be stuffing envelopes. So that should be fun, playing with money. All right, guys. Bye.